Brooklyn Beckham is getting bashed hard online, with critics branding him Prince Harry 2.0 after he went public with explosive claims against his famous parents, David and Victoria Beckham. The internet reaction was swift and brutal, with many accusing the 26-year-old of following the exact same playbook used by Britain's runaway royal: turn on the family, side with the spouse, and air private grievances in public. The backlash erupted after Brooklyn released a lengthy statement on Tuesday, directly addressing long-running rumors about his fallout with the Beckham family following his marriage to actress Nicola Peltz. For the first time, he accused his parents of trying to control the narrative around his life and attempting to interfere in and even ruin his relationship. The most shocking allegations focused on his wedding to Nicola Peltz. Brooklyn claimed Victoria Beckham canceled making Nicola's wedding dress at the last moment, and alleged attempts were made to pressure him into signing away rights to his own name before the marriage. The claims instantly reignited years of speculation about power, image, and control inside the Beckham brand. As the posts spread, comparisons to Prince Harry dominated social media. Memes flooded timelines, accusing Brooklyn of copying Harry's public family rupture almost step by step. Still, others rallied behind him, praising him for speaking his truth and standing by his wife, even at the cost of his famous surname. The feud has simmered for years, especially after Brooklyn's marriage, his absence from family milestones, and reports that he blocked his parents on social media. But this marked the first time he addressed the rumors in such detail. With one post, Brooklyn Beckham has turned a private family ryst into a global spectacle, and in the eyes of the internet, stepped straight into the role of Harry 2.0. So far, David and Victoria Beckham have stayed silent. Appearing at the World Economic Forum in Davos, David smiled and waved to fans, but refused to comment on his son's statement. No formal response has been issued. David Beckham is breaking cover, but not his silence. The global sports icon made his first public appearance since his eldest son, Brooklyn Peltz Beckham, detonated a deeply personal family feud online. And while cameras were rolling and reporters were shouting, David made one thing clear without saying a word: he is not addressing the accusations, at least not publicly. Appearing at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, Beckham smiled, waved, and interacted with fans. But when it came to questions about Brooklyn's bombshell Instagram statement, the former England captain refused to engage. So far, the Beckham camp has issued no formal response. David was spotted leaving a podcast recording in Davos when reporters pressed him directly about his estranged son's emotional social media post, one in which Brooklyn openly acknowledged a breakdown in his relationship with his famous parents and declared that reconciliation is no longer an option. Questions were shouted in quick succession. David did not answer a single one. Straight-faced and composed, Beckham kept walking as the questions grew louder. The sighting came just hours after Brooklyn's shocking public statement, marking a dramatic escalation in a family conflict that had been quietly simmering for months. David, who shares 4 children with wife Victoria Beckham, was photographed during the World Economic Forum's annual meeting, held January 19th through January 23rd in the Swiss Alps resort town of Davos, an event that brings together global leaders, CEOs, and high-profile public figures. But this time, the attention wasn't on business or philanthropy, it was on family fallout. For those just catching up, Brooklyn Beckham has accused his parents of attempting to ruin his marriage to actress and heiress Nicola Peltz. After months of speculation, the 26-year-old actor, photographer, and aspiring chef took to Instagram to air his grievances publicly, saying he had tried repeatedly to handle the matter behind closed doors. In his post, Brooklyn claimed that despite his efforts to keep things private, his parents and their team continued to engage with the press, leaving him with what he described as no choice but to speak out himself. Brooklyn also shut down rumors that he had been considering a reconciliation. Instead, he made it explicit: repairing the relationship is off the table. He alleged that his parents had exercised control over him for years and said that standing up for himself now marked the first time he felt truly independent. For a family long associated with carefully managed public image, the accusations landed like an earthquake. Among the most explosive claims, Brooklyn alleged that his parents pressured him to relinquish the rights to his own name. According to Brooklyn, the demand carried serious long-term consequences, potentially affecting not only his career, but also his wife and any future children. While the Beckhams have not responded to this allegation, it has intensified scrutiny around the family's business dealings and brand control. Brooklyn went on to allege that his parents tried repeatedly to sabotage his relationship with Nicola Peltz, even before their wedding. He claimed the interference never stopped and accused family members of repeatedly disrespecting his wife, including by inviting former romantic partners to family gatherings. Those claims have fueled renewed speculation about long-standing tensions between Nicola and the Beckham family, rumors that have circulated since the couple's lavish wedding in 2022. The breakdown appears to have reached a turning point last year. Brooklyn reveals he traveled from Los Angeles to London to mark David Beckham's 50th birthday. But despite being in the same city, Brooklyn was notably absent from every major celebration. Now, he says that absence wasn't his choice. Brooklyn claims he made multiple attempts to meet privately with his father, suggesting even something as low-key as a coffee sit-down instead of attending high-profile public events. According to David, when David finally agreed to meet, Nicola was not allowed to join. That condition, Brooklyn suggests, was unacceptable. He went further, alleging that when the Beckham family visited Los Angeles, they declined to see him altogether. Brooklyn wrote that despite this, he and Nicola still traveled to London for David's birthday, only to spend an entire week waiting in their hotel room, rejected, while attempting to plan quality time together. Despite years of mounting tension, Brooklyn insists he and Nicola worked hard to preserve peace. He says they made sustained efforts to maintain family unity and present a united front publicly, efforts he claims were not reciprocated. Instead, Brooklyn alleged that every attempt at reconciliation was met with dismissal or conditions he could not accept. Perhaps the most emotional allegation came when Brooklyn claimed his family turned their backs on him last year's devastating Los Angeles wildfires. The revelation came alongside confirmation that Brooklyn had instructed lawyers to issue formal legal correspondence to his parents. Yet, even amid the rift, David and Victoria reportedly continued tagging Brooklyn on social media posts and sharing nostalgic photos from his childhood, moves Brooklyn viewed as deeply distressing. Brooklyn's legal team reportedly sent a formal desist notice demanding that his parents stop tagging him online. Shortly after, Brooklyn blocked his entire family from his Instagram account, a move described by sources as necessary to protect his mental well-being. An insider told The Mirror that the decision followed repeated pleas that were allegedly ignored, adding that Brooklyn's mental health had become the overriding concern. Meanwhile, a separate narrative began circulating, claims that Nicola Peltz is controlling her husband and orchestrating the family rift. Brooklyn has strongly rejected that framing. An insider, too, described the accusations to The Mirror as sexist and misogynistic, saying Brooklyn is deeply hurt by the suggestion that his wife is being blamed for his own choices. And so, just hours after those explosive claims, David Beckham emerged, calm, smiling, and silent. As reporters shouted questions and cameras rolled, the football legend walked on, refusing to engage. For now, there is no public rebuttal.